Hello and welcome to your reading. I hope that you are doing great. As you can see, there are no zodiac signs and no pick a card. This message will find you exactly when it is meant for you and when you are a vibrational match to this frequency. Now let's see what you are a vibrational match to today. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so right now, this energy is both speaking about your recent past. It is also speaking about the unconscious energy in your field. So this is the energy that you can't really perceive right now and you're not consciously aware of, but it is happening behind the scenes. It is as real as what is happening from what you can actually see and perceive with all of your senses. Okay, so behind the scenes, the things are taking off for your career. I'm getting this energy that like all the puzzle pieces are put together when it comes to your career. And it's not even that the puzzle pieces are being put together, it's that it is already put together. Okay, there's like a full puzzle, and I know that this is a puzzle because I can see the outlines of the puzzle pieces, but there's no missing pieces. Every piece is connected, and it's all there. And I know this has to do with your career because of the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is straight up speaking about your career, your professional life, your job. So yeah, that is fully handled. You have the Seven of Wands energy right here, and this is now speaking about your victory and your perseverance. So with the Seven of Wands energy, you're not just getting this victory because you're owed this victory, or because you you crossed the finish line, or like something like that. No, you are getting this victory because you persisted against it. You did not allow any moments of failure or any moments of setbacks, delays to stop you from achieving this. It may have slowed you down from time to time, but it never ever stopped you, ever. This is the king of perseverance, and that is the energy that you are in right now. In this you will persevere no matter what. You will see that freaking finish line no matter what. And now I'm getting this image in my mind where it's like so many times you were put on time out at a lake. Okay, so I'm getting this energy that like you are jogging and like you're gonna cross the finish line. You're in this race and there's a finish line, but many times your spirit guides take you out and they place you by this lake, and you're like, what is going on? Like, you want to continue the race. Why do you keep getting out of the race? Why do you keep getting pulled out of the race? And you kept looking back at the racing lanes, and you're like, why are those people not being taken out of the race? Why is it always you? Why are you always the one that's taken out of it? Why do you always need to rest? Why do you always need to take a breather or a water break? Why not them? Okay? And along the lines, you have realized that these people fall away during this race. One fall away, and then another fall away, and then another fall away. But you never fell away. You're always placed back on that lane. You're always placed back on that lane. So even though it did not make a lot of sense, it was always strategically done. It's giving this energy where like your flame has burned the longest. Okay? It has burned the longest. And I feel like this is a direct message from your spirit guides, where it's like, even though you didn't fully understand what they were doing all the time, they could see more than you could. They could see the bigger picture. And every time when these people were to pass through the sprinklers and the sprinklers would take out flames, they made sure that you were not on that field when that sprinklers hit. And even though all you wanted to do was finish the race, it was more important for them to keep your flame alive during the whole race so that your flame can still be alive when you come to the finish line. And that is exactly what they did. So unconsciously right now, things are also moving really quickly. You have the Eight of Wands. Oh, yeah. A very a rapid transformation is occurring unconsciously and behind the scenes. Let's see what's happening presently and in your conscious awareness right now. Nine of Pentacles. Give me a second. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, I know some of you asked about my voice and how's the cold going, Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to clear. I've been through a clearance, a throat chakra clearance before, last year or the year before that, and it lasted months. Okay, I can't even tell you how long that lasted. It lasted literally months. So I have no I have no idea when that's going to be over with. All right, so you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So in the present moment right now, you can clearly see your finish line. You know exactly where you're headed. You can clearly see it. It is literally within view. You can feel the energy approaching. You can literally sense the fact that you are reaching the finish line. And here's the thing, you're not seeing it with your physical eyes, but from what you're seeing with your spiritual sight and with your intuition in the present moment is so vividly clear. It's so vividly clear that you are perceiving it with your senses before you are even perceiving it with your senses. I hope that makes sense. But in the present moment, you are also aware of the Nine of Wands. You are also aware of the fact that it's not all sunshines and rainbows and an easy run to the finish line. You are aware of the fact that you are navigating obstacles. You are aware of the fact that your spirit guides can pick you up and place you on timeout, even in front of the finish line. And you also are aware of the fact that it's all strategically done. You are aware of the fact that this is protecting your flame, that throughout the whole entire race, your flame has stayed alive. Your flame has stayed burning. And for many other people, the reason why they fell out is because their flame stopped burning. Because they wanted to push through the flame. They wanted to push through the sprinklers. And look what it ended. Look what it did to them. Okay? Your spirit guides are like this right now. This is very, very clear. Your spirit guides are they know that you're pissed by the fact that you had to be taken out of this race so many times before. And they can deal with you being angry about that. What they would not have been able to deal with is if your flame burned out and your flame was put out and now you were a wig without a flame. They would not have been able to live with themselves if that was the case. They know how to handle an angry you, a frustrated you, but they are never going to find out. Like, this is the vow that they make to you. They are never ever going to find out in this whole entire lifetime what it feels like to deal with a you that has given up. And that is what they're not planning on ever finding it out. That is a vow. And they knew that as long as your flame is burning, you will never give up. Ever. So their goal is to protect your flame against all measurements. So right now in the present moment, you are also navigating through limiting beliefs. I feel like, so you have the 9 of Wands here. So in the present moment, your subconscious limiting beliefs are projected outward consciously. This is showing up as, this is showing up as like little roadblocks or little obstacles or stuff like that that like slows you down. And instead of it like putting you out, you're navigating it. You are moving through it, and you're moving through it really freaking quickly. And here's the thing, to the outside world, it looks like you are doing this by yourself. That it's you're independent, you're doing this all by yourself. But what the outside world is not seeing is this gigantic freaking spirit team in this with you. Okay, in this with you, making sure that you reach that finish line with your flame still burning. That's like the big thing right there. They don't want you to burn out just to reach the finish line, because to them that's not even the ultimate goal. The finish line that you are going to cross right now, to them, isn't even the finished product. They want that flame to keep burning. And I'm also getting this this analogy in my mind. It's like you're this, what do you call that? You know those like little sticks? Like a matching stick? Like, I don't know what it's called, but like, and then there's like a little flame on it. Okay? It's almost like a lighter, but it's not a lighter. It's like a little stick. I hope you guys know what I'm speaking about, right? I just don't know what it's freaking called right now. So that, you've been running around like that. That is who you've been to cross this finish line. When you cross this finish line, you're not going to be a little stick anymore that's burning. You're being upgraded. Okay? You're being upgraded. You're then going to be I'm almost getting like an oil lamp. Okay, like a lantern. Okay, and your flame is there and is burning brighter than ever before. Okay, so subconsciously, you are programming yourself to do it while scared. Even if you're scared, just keep moving. Or right now, this is what is being programmed into your mind subconsciously because of how you're handling the situation consciously. So remember, you are right now navigating through blockages. You're navigating through obstacles. And a lot of the times you are scared when these things start showing up in your life. But you're still navigating through it. You're still moving past it. And by you doing that, you are directly telling your subconscious mind, you're directly programming your subconscious mind that you will achieve what you want to achieve even if you're scared. That fear is not enough to hold you back. That fear is not enough to stop you. It's just not enough. It doesn't cut it anymore. It's literally just not enough. It's too old. It's too boring. And you've dealt with it for too many years. You're going to do it even if you are scared. Wow. So that is a direct link between your conscious mind and... yeah. And then at the bottom, the Seven of Cups. Okay. So the fear that you are navigating through, this is mind-blowing, okay? The fear that you are navigating through is actually the fear of the cycle ending. As crazy as that sounds. The cycle of life where you try your best, and you gotta keep trying your best, and you gotta keep trying your best, is a cycle that you have grown familiar with. Within this cycle, you can safely dream, you can safely envision, you can safely have this whole world in your mind that you are wanting to create. But you don't actually have to create it, because like there's too many obstacles, there's too many circumstantial things. Like, how are you going to do all of that? Like, but you can dream about it, no? Dream about a nicer future where none of those obstacles exist and stuff like that. But then at the same time, there's a fear of the cycle ending, because I don't feel like you know life without that freaking cycle. Like, I don't know if you know life without that cycle. And it's completely new territory, but that is the land where the dreams come true. So that fear of the cycle ending and a new cycle starting is what is being reprogrammed right now. Actually, reprogrammed isn't even the right word. Overpowered is the right word. It is being overpowered by your strong-willed desire to see what is on the other side of this cycle, because fear is irrelevant, because you are already proving that you are doing it scared. Fear doesn't stop you. Okay? So then this is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Bye.